The Chicago Bears increased their record to 2-2 by snatching victory from the jaws of defeat in Las Vegas. Let's talk about it today on Sports Chicago Style. Sports Chicago Style for me and you. Hello, welcome one and all to Sports Chicago Style. Please make sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to the channel, as over 80% of our viewership is not subscribed. Y'all tripping. So subscribe, free of charge, and it keeps you in the know with all of our fantastic content. Much appreciated. Now, the Bears went into Las Vegas and played a stinker of a game. Ugly, if you will. But guess what? Winning ugly is still what? Winning. Yes, it is. And so now with this road victory, Ben Johnson has more Sunday road victories than the Flus does in his entire tenure. And it's been 4 games in the Johnson regime. And all 4 of those games, they've put up over 20 points. So I'm liking the direction that this is headed. Now there were contributions from the rookies, as Braxton Jones was told to grab some bench in the second quarter. And the starting right tackle of Canadian Eagle, Theo Benedict, switched to left tackle. And then rookie Ozzie Trapillo came in against Mad Max, who was wreaking havoc against Theo and everyone else who tried to block him. But then Ozzie did pretty good. He made the line much more solidified as well with Benedict at left tackle. And the offense was able to do a little more than they had been earlier in the game, whether it be a few running holes with Kyle Monangai running powerfully, falling forward, not dancing behind the line of scrimmage. And then you had, Swift do his thing, get outside, make people miss, do his slash and burn thing like he does. So it was not a pretty game, not a well-executed game on offense, but they made the plays when necessary, even though they were battling, trying to score points, given the short fields that the defense had been handing them all day. But the special teams, Cairo Santos was able to, come through, was it 4 field goals and keep the points coming. And then, of course, on the final attempt of the game for the 3 points, the Raiders, Josh Blackwell, Johnny on the spot, or Josh on the spot, as the case may be. Now, defensively, it was still a struggle against the run, but that next man up mentality meant a whole lot, as the Bears were missing starters on every level. Jared on the defensive line, T.J. Edwards in the linebacker court, Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson, and I think Jalen Jones was available, but I don't recall seeing him. But it was an exciting game. The team battled. They played as a team, and they came together when it was crunch time. And it was a wonderful thing to behold. Now let's hear the thoughts from the panel on this beautiful Bears victory. Coach Trippin, why don't you start us off? Thank you, Triple R. It is refreshing, right, to have a coaching staff who can make those adjustments when necessary to get the best out of the players that they do have, right? Because Ryan Poles still refuses to make any moves to improve this roster. The moves that he has made still have not really shown up, even though it is still all of his players and coaches that are winning these games. But the talent level just is not there. And those talent levels that they have of like Montez Sweat, right? He's highly paid, but does he really show up in the games? The high picks, where are they? Why is the run game still so suspect? Is it because they can't open the holes? Is it because the game plan isn't right? Or is it because they don't have the talent at the running back position? Still unknown, right? But the secondary, the talent level is not as good as it is, right, with Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson, and all who are injured, but they are able to get the best out of them. Shout out to Coach Harris and Coach Allen for getting the best when they still have no pass rush up front and are still getting gashed in the run. But a shout out to Tariq Stevenson, right, on his maturity level that is increasing. It is a work in progress. There are pitfalls as this team still continues to make their own dumb mistakes. Pre-snap penalties, penalties in general, not knowing where you're supposed to be, lack of execution, all of those add up to mistakes. But they have overcome them. Once the competition level gets better, right, with better teams, we will need to not have those same mistakes. But until then, keep progressing. And the communication with the coaches and the time management and game situations, that is coming together. But we also see that Coach Ben Johnson, right, he was not happy with that communication. And that is something that will be addressed. And I like that self-accountability. Chef, you are up, right?
Thank you, Coach. It is very exciting to see that the Coach Big Johnson is back, baby, and the rest of the coaching staff. They are working with the players that they have and not the players that they want or necessarily fit together better in their systems. So they are making do and getting victories. And also, I would now like to point to the week 4 Coach Tripp's Donkeys of the Week.
Chef Tripp's Donkey of the Week. Cole Kmet. These have been Chef Tripp's Donkeys of the Week.
We need the veteran leadership of the Cole Kmets and not the penalties and not the drops. We need him to step up a bit more. Now, speaking up of stepping up, now let's look at the week 4 standouts from me.
Chef Trips. Chef Trips standouts of the week. Tyreek Stevenson, Kevin Byard, Cairo Santos, Josh Blackwell, Ozzy Trapello. These have been Chef Trips standout of the week.
And a shout out to all of these standouts. And a special shout out to the rookie of the Ozzy Trapellos. Because so many had written this young player off as a bust when he had not even seen the field. And then some say, well, since he did not able to win the left tackle spot, why do we need him when we have Darnell Wright? Well, as we see already in the week 4, Darnell Wright was not available. And it was nice to have the rookie available to step in to face one of the best defensive ends in the league and hold his own. So that was nice to see. So let's not rush these rookies and let's give them the opportunity to develop and give the Ryan Poles the opportunity to go shopping for the players that the Ben Johnson and that the Dennis Allen need in their systems. I know that the Bears fans have been tortured for decades with the mediocrities and the losses, but this is a new era and we have to give them the opportunity to develop themselves. So now that the team is 2-2 going into the bye, maybe the fans can relax a little bit. Trip, what do you think?
Thanks, Chef. Victory. Victory. Hey. It's all good. It's a dub. So all the bad stuff doesn't count today, bro. It's like not until like Wednesday, Thursday or something. But like today, it was beautiful, bro. Cause like the rookies, like Ozzy got in there, and Ozzy Bear, and he went up against Mad Max, and Mad Max is crazy, bro. He's a wild man. But Ozzy Bear held his own, bro. And Canadian Eagle did good. And it's like, sorry about Braxton Jones, bro, but contract year, bro, and getting benched ain't good. That's no bueno, bro. No bueno. And Manangai, he was in there, and he's tough. He runs hard, but yeah, bro, it's like that Genty dude. He was like, bro. I was like, yeah, I guess like that's the talent level difference, and it's like, yeah, one of those would be nice, but we work with what we got because we working with the victory, and even with all the injuries, guys were stepping up, bro. So as the team comes together, it's coming together, bro. And like Shamar Turner, he got some time on the defensive line, but yeah, they were still getting gashed though. But Hungry Hippo, he was out there, and so yeah, so rookies be doing stuff, and Jade all day, every day Walker, he was down there on special teams, and Roshan Johnson too, bro. Rojo was out there, and I was like, oh, Rojo, but not in the backfield, bro. So I don't know what's up with that. And then and like DJ, and he didn't have like a huge game, but like he contributed. But he gave Gizmo a big hug at the end, like when they won, because like Gizmo, he had a decent game. Mad Max made like a play on him, but that's what Mad Max do. But Gizmo was cool, and he still found roam around the world for another tutty, bro. And it's like Gizmo and Rome, it's like every week tutty. It's like bucket, it's like bucket tutties. So it's like, yeah, we're getting there, bro. And it's like Coach Johnson and Coach Allen, they run a tight ship, bro. With all their coaches, with all the players, and it's coming together, bro. Let's go Bears, bro. Bear down, baby. 800 wins for the franchise, bro. Let's go. 500 for the season, bro. Let's go. Bear down. Claws. TF up. Yeah. Go ahead, Triple R. Let's go. Victory, baby. Woo! Thanks, Trip. Thank you, Chef. Thanks, Coach. As the team heads into the bye week in just the right time to get healthy, to do a little self-assessment and make some changes where necessary, namely looking at the offensive line. Will those Braxton Jones, Ozzy Trapillo, Canadian Eagle, Theo Benedict changes take effect? What will it look like when Darnell Wright comes back healthy? And after the bye, will we finally get some health going on with this squad? So it's an interesting time. Ryan Poles, the trading deadline coming up November 4th. my birthday. And what moves will he make? Will he acquire a running back? Will players on this team still be here after that time? It's the season, baby. It's 2025. The Bears are 2-2, 500, and looking good. And let's hope they can keep it going. All right. So please be sure you keep it going with us here at Sports Chicago Style. Make sure you are subscribed and check out all the past videos if you may have missed them. And make sure the notifications are on so you will be aware of when those new videos drop as well. Then also, please do support Chef Trips at Chef Trips right here on YouTube for his channel, Shay Trips Kitchen with Chef Trips. And as he continues to roll out his video recipes for ideas to try in your kitchen, customize how you will. And then also Trip Kundo at Trip Kundo, TRIPPKUNEDO, for the mobility, self-defense, exercise, regimen, moves, tools, and all that fun stuff. So there's a multitude of content coming out from the Sports Chicago Style umbrella, so make sure you are underneath that umbrella to be bathed in the showers of goldenness. No, that's not right. In the showers of Sports Chicago Style content. We'll go with that. All right. So you can also support the development and the growth of the channels on Patreon and Ko-fi at Sports Chicago Style. And then all of our social medias, you can find us there, as well as the website, sportschicagostyle.com. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the bye week, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon, whether it be right here or one of the myriad of other places you can find us. All right? So until we see you again, bear down.
Bear down. Bear down, everybody.
Let's
Bear
go.
down.
Victory, bro. Let's go. Bear down, bitches.